Hi everyone, welcome to Family Storytime. I'm Miss Amber. Today I will be reading a really good story called The Lion Inside by Rachel Bright. Let's get started. In a dry, dusty place where the sand sparkled gold stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. He was so very tiny, so incredibly small, that nobody noticed him ever at all. He got stepped on and sat on, he missed out on stuff, ignored and forgotten. His mouse life was rough. How do you think that makes the mouse feel? Not very good, right? In this picture right here, he's crying. So he's not very happy with his life. Meanwhile, far above, on top of the rock, times were quite different. It was lion o'clock. This huge, toothy creature made sure everyone saw how important he was by how loud he could roar. You guys at home, do your best roar. Very good, you guys. Those are some really good roars. He was head of the pack. He was shouty and proud. He loved flexing his biceps and wowing the crowd. Yes, all were impressed by this mighty king cat. If only, thought Mouse, I could be more like that. Then, late one dark night, in his tiny mouse bed, the cleverest thought popped into his head. He leaped up in the darkness and held up a paw. "I've got it," he said. "What I need is a roar. I mean, what if this mouse with the weeniest squeak," can you guys go squeak? Good. "Were a little more grrr and a little less meek? Well, he'd still be the smallest of fuzzy brown mice, but if he'd make friends and join in, and life would be nice." Yes, thought the mouse, I must find out how. I will learn how to roar, and I will learn it now. But it wouldn't be easy, and there was only one beast who could teach him this thing, but might make him a feast. Who could teach him how to roar? That's right, you guys, a lion could teach him how to roar. It was time to be strong, take a chance. After all, forever was such a long time to feel small. So he made himself brave, and he thought like a winner. He set off for the top, hoping not to be dinner. It felt like the scariest thing he could do. But if you want things to change, you first have to change you. The farther he climbed, the closer he got to the slumbering lion reclining on top. So there's some big words there. Do you guys know what slumbering means or reclining? So slumbering is just another word for sleeping. So the sleeping lion. And reclining just means, just reclining. Just laying back. Then, at last, as he stood on his tippity toes, he found himself suddenly nose to nose. Ahem, gulp. Pardon me. Wake up, Mr. Lion, you've got company. Squeak, Mr. Lion, what I've come to you for is squeak. Do you think you could teach me your roar? A silence befell that twinkling plain. Lion opened up his eyes and puffed out his mane. Puffed out his mane, his hair, his little fur. Time went so slowly, it felt like a week. Then he opened his mouth and let out an eek! So what happened? What's going on? Yeah? So the lion is afraid of the mouse. The lion curled up in a terrified ball. He didn't like this, not one bit at all. Don't hurt me, he whimpered. Oh, try to be nice. Well, this mighty great lion was frightened of mice. Don't worry, Mouse peeped. I'm here as a friend. Let's hang out together. Be pals to the end. That was a magical moment for sure, when the mouse didn't feel at all small anymore. He had found his true voice and learned to speak out, and for that you don't need to roar or to shout. And from that day and always, the two were a pair. They both liked that rock better, now that rock was to share. The mouse, while still little, felt big in his head. And Lion, well, he still roared, but with laughter instead. Right here it says, ha, 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 ha. Yes, that day they both learned that no matter your size, we all have a mouse and a lion inside. The end. Have you ever felt as small as a mouse? Like you were afraid of something, so it made you feel really small? Or have you ever felt really brave and big as a lion? Yeah, I felt that way too. But we've learned in this story that even if you're as big as a lion, you can still be afraid and as small as a mouse, right? Very good, you guys. I really like that story. Well, now we're going to sing a song about a mouse, and you guys have probably heard it before. So sing along with me at home. It goes like this. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2. The mouse said, boo! Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3. 1, 2, 3. The mouse said, woo! Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 4. The mouse said, no more. Hickory dickory dock. Good job, you guys. Well, it's now time to say goodbye. And I'm going to do my goodbye song. And it goes like this. Hands go up and hands go down. I can go and touch the ground. I can listen, so can you. I can read, how about you? I can wave, and I'll show you how. Story time is over now. Goodbye, guys. Until next time.